Forgot to mute the mic. You probably heard me breathing heavily, sounding as though I'm some sort of weirdo. Sorry, I'm not a weirdo. Just not feeling too good. Hi guys, how are you all doing? Yeah. How's the audio? I've not tested it yet. Yeah. Oh my god. So yeah, it's kind of been a bit weird. I should have been streaming last night, but I just wasn't feeling up to it. Wasn't feeling well. So yeah, it's kind of been a bit weird. So yeah, I did, and some of them. Oh, that's good. Hi Sam, thank you. Just caught the NMT earlier. Nice. As you probably may have seen on my Facebook page, if you are subscribed to me or friends with me on Facebook, you'd probably seen that yesterday afternoon. I was down the pub as well. I wasn't drunk. I was down the pub. I just needed time. I just needed some time with my friends, to be honest. Just a little bit of catch up and de-stress and everything, because the last couple of weeks been pretty stressful with everything going on. So yeah, I did that. Right, so I've got the keyboard on my lap, the controllers there. It's going to be Route Lucky Dip and service scenario and journey time. So yes. Oh, I've not done. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I've not done the links, so I've not made anyone else aware that I'm live. So bear with me. Discord and Facebook is coming in now. I knew I hadn't done something, which is really naughty of me, really. Oh, hello. That's not how you do it. Let's go down there. One more there. And then we shall do one more there. So we'll be going for a couple of hours. So, yeah. I'll have that there. Push on there. Boom. That's the right one. Sunday Funday. Route Lucky Dip, eh? Whoa. We need to go there. I need to copy that. Yoink. Like so. Control C. Bring that down. Double click on that. So that should now be up on there. And I've got to do the Facebook page. Booyah. You came straight away because I'm your favourite streamer. Thank you. Appreciate that. Control V. What do you want, tip? Try adding a photo. No, I don't need to add a photo to my post. Pee off, Facebook. Publish the original post. Do what I say. It's not, oh, you may want... No, it's not I may want that, Facebook. It's do what I say. Or use something else. Hi, Carl. Good evening. Good afternoon. Yeah, so... let's get going. We should be. He says. We should be now. I don't know how many people we're going to get in today, because it don't usually stream at all on a Sunday afternoon, so it probably won't be many, but hey-ho. They can always watch it back on a rerun. Right, so we're going to pick some routes. Hopefully we're going to do about probably 4 routes. We'll see, because I'll probably stay till about 6 or just half 6, because I've got to cook some tea tonight as well. Right, guys. Right. Someone type stop in the old chat, please. I wasn't going to do a live stream today. I was going to do it during the week, but, you know. I've got my tumble dryer on out there as well, so yay, spending more electricity. Oh, Carl says type stop. Ooh, Hamburg Lubeck. It's been a while. That phone can go over there. Hamburg Lubeck, and what are we going to be doing? Service scenario or journey? Let's have a look. Hi, Daniel. How you doing? You went with your mate, got some pretty good tones. Cool. Just do you a favour, don't tone wank. Just oh, can't happy with a tone wank. Just ruins videos and photos for everyone. Right, although the tone's okay. We're doing a scenario. Oh my god. Have I done any scenarios in this? So it's Hamburg Lubeck, and we're doing a scenario. Let's see. Right, okay. Right, I can put that down there. To the trains! Create a route, or choose a route even. I've been playing Train Sim Classic. So I think I'm going to have to turn that fire out. It's a bit warm in here. Hamburg Lubeck. You're good. Just have roast beef and Yorkshire pudding. Oh, suits you, sir. Oh God. Book to hide return. Bug to hide return. RB81 services don't travel all the way to Lubeck. Terminate at bug to hide before heading back to Hamburg. I mean, to be honest, I'm going to do a service because both these scenarios are boring as crap. To be honest, they are absolutely boring. I'm going to do a service, sorry. Shall we begin with a freight service? Yeah, sort of. So I'll changing that to a timetable service because the what you call it services on here are boring. Absolute, I do not like the scenarios. One of them's at night, and the other one is just boring as hell. You drive up to the buck to hide and then drive back. You're good. Just had roast beef and Yorkshire pudding. I had, mind you though, last week I had chicken with Yorkshire pudding, applesauce, pigs in blankets, roasted parsnips with honey glazed roasted parsnips, cauliflower, roast potatoes, sprouts. Oh, the sprouts were awesome. Ooh, I think we'll have one of them. Oh. Now, last time I did I Am Diverse, it kind of crashed. I'm not going to touch that. So we're just going to do a normal. We're going to do a Dispollock one. Dispollock. 650. $14.36. Prelim. No, we're going to do. So we're going to do Rothenburg Sort to Lubeck. So yeah, we're going to do that one. Why is it set to 4th of June? We're not doing 4th of June. We're January and we are 28th of January, end of the month already, look. I'm going to put a little bit of snow on the ground, bit of cloud level, and a bit of wind. What I'm going to do, I'm going to switch the fire off because it's a bit warm in here. It's been cold all day, but suddenly it's just warming up. Plus, I've got the kitchen door up because basically I've got my tumble dryer on, so which creates lots of heat. So yes, right. I didn't really do sort my chair out today, did I? Plump up the cushions and all that. Plump up the cushions. Plump up the cushions. Plump up the cushions. Do. Right. Facebook keeps reminding me I'm older on Tuesday. Oh, bless. Happy birthday for Tuesday. Right, we ready? Let's go. Hamburg Lubeck. Service, I can't remember what it is. Actually, it's 5 months to my birthday, and I'm going to think in 5 months where I'm going to be in 5 months because I've got no clue. Right, so also we're running light engine. Ooh, I like these ones. Okay, so we are going to need. I'm going to have to do everything on as well. Headlights and tail lights. I can't remember where PZB is. PZB's got to be on. We don't have LZB on here, do we? Switch her on. Put her in first. Come on, lights, where are you? Lights are on. Just make sure you're on at the back. LZB's in the engine room. But we don't have LZB on the route, do we? I can't recall if we do or don't. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll go and turn it on. CFR off. Right. Oh, it is a tad windy, isn't it? Put that on there, and we want that on the same with that one. There you go. Right, okay. Brakes should be off. Yes, they are. And we've got the way to go. What I am going to do, I've just got to go back in the settings a minute on the stream, because I'm getting absolutely fed up with, you know, I've turned them off, and I will be turning them off. The little emote sort of thing, because I can't see. There you go. Turn the live reactions off. I cannot see the first line of text. This is why sometimes I have trouble reading what people write or post, because it comes up with the live reactions, like the love heart thing is in the way, and there you go, it's off now. So yeah. Right, let's go then. So this is a light engine run. I've got different slippers on today. I put these are the ones that I usually wear upstairs, sort of thing, when if I get out of bed during the night or something like that, and I put these on, and I just can't be asked to go upstairs and change them again. I'll do them later. I might have to go upstairs in a bit actually, so yeah. I mean, you don't really have to have CFA on. You can. It's just like having AWS on, really. But CFA is just a bit like DRA. Not DRA. DSD. Vigilance. I'm not expecting any visitors or any phone calls. Might get the odd message, but yeah. Only 10 times more irritating. Oh, hell yes. I'm a bit thingy with the horn today. I think Bradley might be working, or he's busy this afternoon. So I did download the Salisbury to Southampton extension for Southampton to Bournemouth route, and I really do like it. But a lot of the stuff for the scenarios I do not have, because it's all payware, which some of it I do, and there's other bits that I don't, which I'm not overly worried about, to be honest. The hell? It's been a while since I've actually played Hamburg Lubeck. You thought Roadrunner was about for a record second then. Yeah, it actually is the Roadrunner stuff, but they can't. This is similar to it. But with the BR182, they actually do have the Roadrunner sound. It actually goes beep beep meep meep. Those gates ain't working properly, but obviously for copyright reasons they're not allowed to use it. Bit of kicky music coming out through here. Bit of shunting going on there. I can't do more than 120. It's the PZB mode setting. I think it's got to be to 85, the other one. Set the Roadrunner. I've just got to keep an eye on these signals. To be honest, this thing where it tells you what's coming up in the next 2.5 kilometers or something like that is really, really good, because you can actually see when you've got red light coming up if you pay attention to it. I'll try and keep it around 110. Having said that, mine, it's not guaranteed that I will see the red lights in time. Yes, because I'm going over 120. I need to be, I think, in a different PZB mode, which I don't know where it is to change it, and I'm not going to start messing about with it.
Mind the gap.
I'm not paying attention again, am I? There's the geese. You just want to open her up and let her gallop, but yeah. The hell? I've fallen into the cab. Yay. Down to my right. It is. How to take a pic from it? Yeah, in the cab. Yeah. I suspect this is where a lot of people get caught out behind that train because of the red lights, because you're catching up with them. And there is no LZB on here, so yeah. So it could be like 6, 6:30, probably coming towards 7 o'clock that I'll be finishing tonight. So see how we get on. Now I've got to have something to eat, and I'll be on playing Call of Duty tonight. Hi Mark, how you doing? I could be a lot better, to be honest, but yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, I've just got to cope with the hand I've got at the moment. Probably the brake selector switch on the 4745. It needs to be switched over. Reverse is moved. The PCB is activated. I see. I think we should start seeing in the next kilometre or so a signal. The signal's changing. Hi Bradley, I did put it down on the in Discord. Well, I don't know if you're working or not tonight, this afternoon. So yeah, I took it you were working. I put a thing on basically saying stream at 3 o'clock, everyone. There you go. There's the red light. So this is a station where usually on one of the services you have to stop. How you doing anyway, Bradley? You're just being off Discord. Yeah, that's cool. No worries, mate. No worries. So I put a question out yesterday if anyone knew what the problem was with the sidings at Poole being out of use. Both sidings, the run-round siding and the shunt neck, are out of use. And apparently it's because, and this is the same thing, and it was worse last year than what it was this year. It's where they're a little bit moist. And I will put the pictures up on Discord later. And boy, they are moist. It's where they're wet. The ceramic pots are nice little conductors for the third rail. Because the water, in some places, reaches just above the ceramic pot where the water is with the metal, the bit of metal thingy. And it shorts everything out. And they smoulder and then they go bang. And apparently this week they're supposed to be sorting it out. Now there is a whole new load of cable troughing down there. There's an RRV in the yard, in the old goods yard at Poole. And I'm just wondering if it... Well, I think what they're going to be doing is putting in the new... I can't remember what they call them. The composite pots. The ones that I've got one. And I did have a ceramic pot with a Cardiff Canton allocation sticker on it. Don't ask. Don't know where that went. I lost that. How the hell can you lose a ceramic pot? I don't know. It disappeared. You're looking forward to stream on Thursday and doing the roadmap as well. Roadmap obviously is February. Probably the first or second week in February, not sure. So, yeah, it looks as though no, I'm not doing a Bradley. I'm a light engine run. It looks as though there'll be. Well, we're kind of hoping they're going to actually sort the problem out by not just putting in composite pots and sorting out the drainage problem. But we don't know what else they're going to do, because currently, all at the moment, all the trains, all the ECSs from Poole are going down to Wareham as ECSs. Yeah, we're going to be riding the Reds all the way to Lubeck. So, yeah, we don't know if they're down there to sort the whole drainage system out. So I'll be going down there tomorrow. So I've got to go downtown. And then Tuesday I've got a meeting, and then I'll be spending time sorting out the kitchen and doing bits around that as well. Supposedly spending 2 hours looking for properties, looking for a job and all that sort of thing as well. It's like I haven't got a lot of work to do, really. Right, we should get a 1000 hertz magnet on this. The West Somerset stream, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that goes. Yeah. I liked it. A bit disappointed with the lack of stuff in free roam mode. Because usually it'll bring up AI services. Didn't chuck up any. Chucked up a 220, which I didn't see, and a 165, which I didn't see. No, I've got a what you do, you run as a light engine up to the yard, and you pick this up, and then you take it back as another service to Sloth. Well, that's a short run on there. I don't know what that is. Might have to have a look at that if that's still there. There's a 101 still in there. Oh shit, I'm going backwards. I think this is the problem, where there's a lot of trains. There's a lot of distance between the main signals, sort of thing. Yeah, I'm not surprised there's a train in the bloody section ahead. Stay below 25. Because I just hit 25 as it changed. Son of a... Damn her and her Zunkeneinfusen. Yeah, I quite like the route, to be honest. I've looked at the there are some I think the original scenarios that Dovetail had, they've now upped them. Just Trains have upped them to Winchester, so they now go to Eastleigh and terminate. Well, they stop at Eastleigh. That's when the scenario finishes. So that's pretty cool. So I want to try one or two of those, but none of the freight workings work because they use a lot of their own Armstrong Powerhouse stuff, like the 150s. Most of it I've got, but I think it's the 450, the 450 pack, and the 150 pack as well from Armstrong Powerhouse. I've not got. I might invest in them later. I don't know. But yeah, most of the stuff for Salisbury, that the scenarios, they don't work because basically I don't have the rolling stock. What they say about, oh, what's this? Ooh. That's nice. So we got another. We're going to be like this to all the way through to Lubeck. I did do a scenario. I did start a scenario for Bournemouth route. Basically, it's class 59 doing the Hamworthy Stone Train back to Hamworthy, back to Eastleigh. I mean, even now that they've got, it'd be ideal with the Eastleigh stop, but even now with the Eastleigh stop, the Hamworthy Stone Train went literally direct from Hamworthy to Westbury non-stop. It didn't stop at Eastleigh. Most of the Freightliner stuff stops at Eastleigh for crew change. The same with some of the DBS stuff, and GBRF, I think, mostly doesn't now. We'll whack her down to about 60 kilometres an hour. So that will come up with a 500 megahertz thingy. 1000 megahertz, sorry, I meant to say. I've got to keep it below 70 because it's not been given clearance yet. There we go. 24 kilometres. So we're just going to do the same thing again, getting to the next signal, and it'll be red. Oh, there we go. We've got a green signal. So it's been an okay day here. It's been cold. I'm feeling the cold now because I'll put the heating on again, gas fire on again tonight. But it's been cold, but it's been sunny. So I've been getting power to the generating power from the solar panels. So yeah. Ooh, hiccups. I reckon it'll be the next signal after the one where the station is, where that green one is. The next one after that will be red, I reckon. Yeah, it's been weird, but it's getting a bit colder now this week. So yeah, February and March are going to be colder months apparently. So I watched, I bought it a few months ago, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. It was alright actually, it's a good film. Quite enjoyed it. I put it down as my third most favourite. So my first would have been Raiders of the Lost Ark, which was awesome. I love that film. Second is The Last Crusade. Third is the Dial of Destiny, the latest one. Fourth is the Temple of Doom. And fifth is the Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls, because I just thought that was pants. Yeah, hopefully the rain will hold off. You watched about 10 minutes of the Dad's Army film from about 5 years ago. Oh God. UK's... Yeah, I'm not surprised. Oh, hello. She's going to kick off again. Oh, Gillian the Goose. 16 kilometres to go. 257 with the units for the NMT. Oh, cool. Dad's Army film. Yes, I love the series. I originally bought Dad's Army. Only Fools and Horses TV series for my mum. She'd never watched any of the Only Fools and Horses, and I've not watched any of the Dad's Army so far because they're all those ones are all packed away. But I will be watching them at some point Because I just love Dad's Army. It's funny as hell. The film was crap. Didn't like it. TV series is awesome. But I've also got the young ones as well on DVD. Which I did have one of the first, I think it was the last series on video. And I lent it to someone, they never bothered giving it back. Not a happy bunny. Your granddad's watched Dad's Army. Yeah, it's quite cool. I quite like Dad's Army. No. You can't beat the original writers. Everyone these days has to be so PC. I'm like, nope. Well, people still do have a sense of humour, but they're censored by all the woke people in this world. I mean, we were discussing it in the pub yesterday. If you want to identify as a teapot, so fair be it. Just because you want to identify as a teapot, I don't have to recognise you. I don't have to recognise that you want to be a teapot. That's my choice, as it is your choice to be recognised as a teapot. No skin off my nose. It's your choice that you want to be recognised as a teapot or a bumbling badger, whatever. But it's my decision whether I want to recognise you as a bumbling badger or teapot. They exercise the right, so can I. Oh, hello. Ever watch Lee Evans? Lee Evans is funny. But, yeah, I watched skits and sketches from him. Various ones from different concerts and that, so yeah, he's funny, crazy as hell, but funny. Apparently I'm live on YouTube, apparently, my phone's telling me, and I want to be recognised as the Senate. Treason it is then. Your favourite one was the romantic bath joke. I've probably not seen that, so yeah. You're allowed to have a sense of humour, but it's got to fit in with what they deem. I don't really give a monkeys. You know, oh, hello. Keep doing this. I remember watching Eddie Murphy. It's either Raw or Delirious. I've got both of them on DVD. And he was there taking the mickey. This was back in the mid-80s. He was there taking the mickey out of gay people. It's what they did back in the day, back in the 80s. Right? Early 80s, 82, 83, that sort of thing. You know? And he's a comedian, and this clip surfaced on the internet, and oh my god, all the woke people, all the hard, absolutely offended people jumped onto it saying that Eddie Murphy was homophobic. And it's even, you know, I knew it was comedy. It was a comedy sketch, blah blah blah, whatever. And it was totally different time in the 80s than what it is now. And I can understand that, and I can live with that. But there was so many people, and it came up in this Facebook post saying, "Oh, someone's going to sue Eddie Murphy for being homophobic in his sketch and everything." And I was like, "Why?" I said, "This person probably wasn't even born when he was doing this. Why are they bringing it up?" I said, I wasn't offended then, and I'm not offended now. I said, why is everyone younger days have to be offended by stuff that was done before they were born? You know? And I'm just like, people just couldn't understand it. And I said, I'm gay. I'm not offended. Because I know, and I take it as it was, a joke. It was deemed as a comedy sketch. And, yeah, just some people are just like, I do not understand why they do it. I mean, there's two people taking Madonna to court, apparently, because she was an hour late or something like that, 2 hours late at a concert. And they had to get up for work the next morning. Well, who cares? You went, you paid for the ticket. But that's the thing, you see. That's like telling an alcoholic not to touch the alcoholic drink in front of them. Hi, Dominic. That's the thing. Oh, hello. You tell someone, not an alcoholic, not to touch that alcoholic drink in front of them, and that only lasts a few minutes. It's like telling someone, if you're offended by something, don't watch it. But they'll watch it because they want to be offended by it. It's life, Jim, but not as we know it. Right, we've got to start slowing down, haven't we? "90 kilometres an hour sign coming up. Speed limit." So yeah, but you know, it's just I just there's just some people that go out just to be offended so they can kick off about it. And I just want to get hold of them and slap some common sense into them. Touch grass, touch base. Got 60 kilometre coming up. But that is it today, isn't it? You know. I mean, next it will be hug a terrorist. I'm going to hug a terrorist, even though he's going to blow me up. I'm not offended by him. I'm not outraged by his religious ideals, really. I don't really care. At the end of the day, if you're offended, stay offended. I'm not going to lose any sleep over you're being offended. I think people that are offended, easily offended by stuff, I think you should get out there. Just get out. Go live a bit. Right, slow down a wee bit more. They need to touch something. So you've got no signals now. Apart from ground signals, and they should all be against for us. Shame how the world is going, yeah. I had to brake sharply because I was thinking, I'm not going to stop if I hit that. Oh, wouldn't let me do it. Oh, that's better. Gold 5,115. It took 47 minutes, which is about right, to be honest, if I remember rightly. I can't tell you what level I am because it's all mixed into the thingy. I think with the return to free roam, you then take that back. So start at 1550. So yeah, you end up taking that back, but we're not going to do that. No. Right, so. Oh dear. Right, let's choose another route. Right, someone in the chat type stop. You're level 242 on TSW4. Awesome. I'm level 550 something. 559. Oh, Sam said stop. Daniel says stop. Level 559. I have one. Northern Trans-Pennine. We haven't played that one for a while. And what are we going to be doing on Northern Trans-Pennine? What have we got? Service, scenario, or journey? Oh, I've got one. We're going to be doing a scenario. Right. NTP. Northern Trans-Pennine. Scenario. Right. I don't know if I've done all. I don't think I have. Parts and supplies for the Forest Moon of Endor. Yeah, parts and supplies for the Forest Moon of Endor have arrived. Collect them from Leeds and haul them over to Holbeck. We could do that. It's not very often you do an 08 in a scenario, is it? we're only level 2000 something and something, and what's it then? We have to collect those there. So we've got to come out to there, just before there. Up to Pennines. Yeah, it's appreciated. I'm only seeing one like at the moment because YouTube's knackered. YouTube's always naggers, yes. I like a nice little bit of a shunting service. Oh, mate, what's this? YouTube's majorly knackered, likes aren't updating, and sometimes chat doesn't either. No. When you're on PC, is the pop in the same and the track rendering? I was thinking when PS5 Pro comes out. No, because it won't make any difference because it's not. If you do that, the thing is, it's not. What's that word? It's not what you call it for the PS5 Pro. It won't be. I can't remember the word. There's a word that it won't be thingied for the PS5 Pro. It won't be enhanced for the PS5 Pro, if you know what I mean. So it's exactly the same on PC as it is on thingy. It's the draw distance is actually done in the game itself. So it's not whether you put as much draw distance on your PC as as it is, and whether you've got a dog's bollocks of a PC, it makes no difference. The draw distance is done by Dovetail and not whatever your dog's bollocks PC is. You can put it to max, whatever it is, but it'll still be exactly the same in the game as it is without it. If it's Sony, it'll have hidden limits. Play will not be limitless on the PS5. Well, they can do, but there again, it will be down to, it will put on performance, so it will affect the performance of the graphics and everything. If you increase the if you increase the are we going that way? Oh, okay, so yeah, okay. We've got to do some exploring. So door of the explorer type. Yeah, it will put thingy on the graphics thing, so it will affect performance more. And then people turn around and say, "Oh, you've done the door distance, but you've knackered something else up, blah blah blah, because it's making my PC even more slower, blah blah blah, because you've increased the door distance, because you've been moaning about it." You know, and everyone thinks, even with their potato PC, that they got a dog's bollocks PC, and it can handle this. Oh, it will do this, it will do that, but it doesn't mean nothing. No, I just think that basically they know, and they'll just set it to a standard draw distance, because it's just basically, you know, they need to call a line somewhere. Obviously the consoles are not as powerful, but people turn around and say, well, why not have a separate draw distance for consoles and a separate draw distance for the PC? But it might not, it might not just be that. It could be other factors involved as well. So, you know. Yeah, I think a lot of people go on the draw distance and everything, but it's done for a reason, you know? Nice to see some decent traction on Holbeck Shed. .45, 40 there with the old Dominoes. I think they will do it at some point, but I think they'll make that decision because they know how many people are playing on Xbox or on Gen 8 and Gen 9. They can tell from the downloads and the games that people are playing. They can tell from Dovetail Live. This is where they get all their info from Dovetail Live. How many scenarios people play, how many what people play on what route, you know, they know everything. Everything gets logged. Everything that you do, that I do, that Bradley does, that Mark does, that even people that hate Train Sim World but they play it because they're gaining views for their video channel, when they slap a few we don't like this and I don't like that sort of videos out. To get the Holbeck depot, reverse into one of the north MPD sidings, giving a whistle. Have you got a shunt signal there? Oh, we're waiting for the, I think the 101 coming down, isn't it? Well, he's left already. Where's he gone then? Oh, he's gone down there. Okay. Oh, it's this little bugger here, look. So yeah, you know, Dovetail know who and what part of the train sim world are people playing. So what routes are popular, what routes aren't. So yeah, they know, and they gather all their information from there. They turn around and say, well, this scenario is not popular because not many people completed it. Or this isn't popular, sort of thing. Oh, mate, hurry up. Oh, it's getting cold in here now. I think the tumble drying's done, actually, so I'll put it on for another 30 minutes and then that'll be it. Okay. Don't really know what's been released this year. If it's Star Trek related or Star Wars related, I'm sure I'll be interested in it. Expect the new version of Call of Duty when it comes out. But yeah, I'm not really sure. And to be honest, at the moment, it really is down to how everything in my life is going at the moment. Because as I dare hate to say it, I could be in bed and breakfast for 6 months. They can put me up in bed and breakfast in 6 months before they get me a place. So I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. So yeah. So I can't really plan. The only plan that I've got is in March. I want to go to London to the rail show, the Model Railway show at Ali Pali. But yeah, I just don't know. I can't plan anything else. I want to do the sleeper to Glasgow and thingy. I want to do that at some point this year, but I just can't plan anything because no one's telling me anything basically. So as for what games I'm looking forward to, I just really don't know. I was really debating on whether I was going to get this Wessex extension to Southampton, Bournemouth route. Let me keep your brakes on a minute. But Right, so we have the green. Well, I'm waiting for the scenario creator to come in, because that would be awesome. But feature-wise, I don't know really, to be honest. I don't know, I can't really think a lot. Probably more working and that on the more stuff that you could work on with the PC editor that could make it so you would be able to export it to the PS5 or the Xbox or something like that, but I don't think you'd be able to do that. They wouldn't allow it because Sony won't allow it, and I think Microsoft won't allow it. Announcements? Not really interested in announcements. I mean, automatically, yes, they sound good, but Holbeck has many junctions that require the driver or crew to change them manually. Ensure these are switched correctly before proceeding. So where are we going? We're going here. Right, so that one's okay. That one isn't. That one is, and I think that one's got to be. It's probably that one then. It's always that one. It's always that. Oh man, that annoys the. I mean, that does. So. We've got the shunt signal. Where does it want us? So we are. I think we're right. What's that one say? Yeah. Right. I need a P&B. Personally, I would like to see some more longer routes for the UK coming in. I would like to see 1990 type routes where they had the 60 before the reign of EWS came in. UK freight locos, yeah, 56s, 58s, 60s, that sort of era, the 58s, so early 90s, mid 90s, before the 66s came in from about 98 onwards. So you had like the West Coast. This is for how I'd love to see the West Coast main line in the 90s, when you had the HSTs just before the Voyagers came in. So you had the different amount of freight locos Do you see what I mean? Every time people want modern day stuff, but you know, yeah, modern day, what you call it, West Coast Main Line would be great, but you're only going to have a 66 and a Pentolino on it, and possibly a 350 as DLC. You'll be able to have the Locus, the LSL 37. You'll be able to have the railhead treatment train. This is set early 80s. Look at this point work. I love this. Thingy is set about 88, 89, Tees Valley. Yeah. We're headed the right way. They're slam door stocks, Mark. Slam door electric multiple units, what was based around the southern unit region. Just got to stop past that area there. Try and get onto these points. That one's fine. That one isn't. That has to change. No, it doesn't. This is what I'm always getting mixed up with. It's not that one because it's fine because we're going in there. Crew at Holbeck will be pleased to see new supplies safely delivered. Stable the locomotive here, and the crew will unload the supplies later this morning. There we go. Still level 559. That was a gold. Nice. Right, I'm just going to have a P&B. I'm just going to sort my washing out in the air up. I just got to put it on for another half hour. And I'm going to shut the door because it's bloody cold in here now. Main menu. Give me 2 seconds. Or a minute or two. Oh, I'm getting too old, guys. Right. I'll just set that for another half hour. Minding the gap on, yeah. Let's see what we got on Mind the Gap then. What's on the phone at the moment? Oh, breaking news. All fun and games. Right. So. Right. Someone type stop in the O chat. Stopping the old chat. Right. Let's have a look. Oh. Okay, I haven't played this for a while. Hold on, let's just put that in there. Right, okay. So, we are going to be playing Southeastern Highspeed. Bradley's going, yes! And we are going to be timetable service. Right. And to be honest, I feel it has to be a 395 job. Halfway through this, I may have to go and get a drink. I put the dryer on for another 30-minute run. So, yeah. Southeastern Highspeed, which is my most driven route. If you are wondering where you get all that info to, where do I know? How do I know what route I've done? Look on your overview. Basically, 121 platinums, 770 golds, 202 silvers, 142 bronze, miles on trains, 27,000, miles on foot, 443,000. 443, really? No, that's 443 miles. Favourite train, class 395, level 92. Bradley's will be probably about level 1500 on that. And the favourite route, level 62, is the older version of level 42, and that's 1.4 million points for Southeastern Highspeed. So, yeah. If you want to know what other routes are your favourite, then you just click on routes, and you can go through them. Your most driven, yeah, I'd expect it would be. So, Antelope Valley, it tells you what you've done up to the point. So, Naverka Dresden, Birmingham Cross City, Vorarlberg, East Coast Main Line, Arosa West Somerset, Long Island, East Coast Way. It would be nice, actually. Oh, and it tells you all that as well. It would be nice if you could actually put them in like order, which is your least driven or the mostest driven sort of thing. So, I mean, if I was looking at Great Western Express, which should be a lot, just under 2,000 driven miles. But if you look at Southeastern Highspeed, if it's here somewhere, there you go, 5,105 miles. So, yeah, you know, it's a nice little thing, but I think a little bit more of a feature would be, in fact, to have a lot more info at your fingertips of the route, the train. I don't know. Can we? Yeah, we can do. So you can do trains. So class 66, distance travelled, just under 1,500 miles. 1,100 for the 323, 400 for that one. So, yeah, HST's just under 1,500 miles, and you can tell what it would be nice where you can actually put it into the most distance loco that you've used. There's some on here that I've got no miles on them at all still. 99 for that. 38 for some of them, 12 for the 1938 tube stock. I've no idea what that is, but that's the lowest, whatever it is. I don't know. So, yeah. There's a fair bit of info that you can glean. The auto rack. I don't know why the auto racks come up as a thingy, because it shouldn't. But yeah, the Allegra, that's 47 miles. So yeah. So it's what? Come on. There you go. Where are we? Right, Southeastern Highspeed. So we're gonna do a 395 service. Right. See, I'm not going to touch these ones. I'll do them. These would be ones that would be done early in the morning. Ebbs Fleet to St Pancras International, really? Didn't know you have one of them. Maidstone West to St Pancras. Strood to St Pancras. $802 St Pancakes International to Faversham. I think we're going to do that one. Yeah, it won't. You can't do it because it's not modelled on the older 66s, so it won't work. This is why I tried doing the Delna coupler to the 377 from the Glasgow, the Edinburgh 66. It's too high, or it's too low. So yeah, it's all different. Right. So first things first. AWAS and DSD. Slam that door. Key in. Hello. I feel the speed, the need for speed. So I believe we've got a HST on the bunch to get us going. Oh, Trainbow. Yay! We got the zone, I believe. So I suspect we'll be seeing that a couple of times. And just to make sure we've got nothing there. That's the one that's the HST that's the 707, 701s, 700s. I don't know what they're bloody called. That's the HST going. Right, we should be getting ready to go. If we while we're waiting for the doors to close, just pull the brakes down, and I think we're all ready to go. Headlights on. Just set the cam views up. Train boat. What are we? 018. I've been that one before. Right, we will have the frame rate on for this. Don't forget, keep an eye out on the social medias for possibility of a teaser, which should be this weekend, for the next cargo line pack from Skyhook. That's apparently this weekend. There's the zone there. You wouldn't really think that there's actually a cement plant or cement works right next to a London terminal, which there is. It's the stone plant that just over there, that place there. I know they're promoting the lawnmower virtual, the VR. Why didn't I just do that? Wow, you're a donut. Hit the wrong bloody button, didn't I? Donut. Right, coming into Stratford, a couple of minutes late. Well, we're more or less on time. We're within 2 minutes. We're on time. I mean, those Margate to St Pancras runs up through the HS1, I'll be doing them in streams as well. I'll also be doing the little 5-minute movement ones, ECS jobs movements, so they'll be done at some point. $16 miles. Right, what do we have at Dagenham? EWS is booked? Or something different? Carl says disappointment. Well, I had Freightliner, GBRF and DBS Red, or 3 custom liveries the other night when I played. So that was at Dagenham. And I'm like, really? Freightliner where it should have been, on the cements. Actually, it was a GBRF one because it was Freightliner 740, I think it was, or 747. 740, I think it is. Freightliner livery, debranded, but with 66 740 on it. We got nothing there. So all those locos as well at Dagenham, if you can get to Dagenham, you can drive those locos. How do you get my liveries? Go onto my Creators Club content page and download them or subscribe to them. It's here. I'm just about to find it. If you click on that. Oh. Bradley's GBRF. That's the GBRF one as well. EWS is booked. 08 shunter. Yay, that's good. So all my creations are there. Nightbot lists it, it repeats it every now and then. Ooh. Hi Marshall Southern, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's just a Sunday Funday stream today. I didn't stream last night, so yeah. So next we need to see what was the 66 on the cement train in the sidings up here. Just watching the FA Cup. Yeah, it was certain bits of it were on this afternoon I was watching because I had someone here. Oh, I see. Here we go. Bradley's Ukraine one again, look. Yeah, that's what he was watching. He was listening to it on the radio, and then yeah, then he was here. They had to pick some bits up, so they watched that, and then went picked all the bits up and went. Oh, excuse me. Oh, dear, dear, dear. I had a good night's sleep, strangely enough, but yeah, just so tired. All right. Yeah, I had that switched off. It was on when I came back in, but I switched it off before I started streaming. So you've got to do the power changeover as well. Should hit the AWS magnets in a minute, in theory. There we go. Yeah, there is. Just testing something. Yeah, there's 12 coach services for the 395. You mainly go down to Margate from St Pancakes. So yeah, I think there may be one or two on to Faversham first thing in the morning and last thing in the evening, if I recall. I'm not 100% certain. Bradley will know, definite. $12 card to Ramsgate. There you go. The reason why I got the liveries back for the 66s, I took all the liveries of the 395s off. I took Adams and mine off. So they're the only ones that I had. Pantographs down. And one more. That should be it. Pan down. Shoes down. What have we got over the thingy? We've got another unit coming in. Any freight trains running? $37 going by the looks of it with the unit. Put her in first. At peak times, there you go. So now on third rail. Give her a 2. 70 is our max. And our next stop is Gravesend. Don't know why they've not got rail join sounds where the coaches do not make any rail join sounds. It's just the front and the last car that makes them. The other coaches do not make the rail joint sounds. Why? That's never been sorted out. Yeah, there are 12 coach services, but like Bradley said, they're in thingy. That's telling me there's a 30 mile an hour limit coming up. So we are literally in the peak time at the moment. So we may see one or two. Go on then, Bradley. What's the important discovery? We know about the sun going round the Earth going round the sun. We know about that. Hold on. If you own Engineering Express, don't play East Coast Way. On Xbox, it crashes the game. You don't know if it's the same on PS5. I will have a look at that. Wonder why that is. Is it if you just drive any service on East Coast Way? Any service or even a scenario. Have you taken the expansion off the any service or even scenario? So have you taken the Engineering Express pack off, deleted it, and then tried East Coast Way without it? Right, we also got that important thing coming up. What's in who? You're just doing that now. Okay. So I don't think they've had an update, have they? I don't understand why, if it's with East Coast Way, it will crash. With if you have the patch on, because it does nothing to East Coast Way. Oh, excuse me. It's been posted on the forums. Okay. I noticed most of their vans that are parked up got Dovetail games all over them. That's why they're not creating content. They got all their vans out in the bloody Kent countryside.
Mind the gap.
Right, guys, the important. What have we got in who? Here we go. Here we go. I don't even know what locos we got there. We've got reskins, I can tell you that now for a fact. EWS, GBRF, EWS, EWS in the back. The zone by the looks of it. I didn't see the one that was over here. Oh, an EWS on the tanks over there, look. Carl, can you drop me the link to the post in the Batcave, please? And what I'll do, I will drop I'll drop it in on the Dovetail forums, the Dovetail thingies. Because they need to look at that. Said the frog. Have something coming up. Looks like a shed. It's a 395. That's no shed. Works without the pack. Okay. Getting dark out, I can't see anything.
Mind the gap.
Cheers, Cole. When I finish the stream tonight, I'll be off stream, but I will check it on the PS5. Cheers. If it's in the feedback post, then they should see it, but I will post it. Just like that, we've got fog. Okay.
Priority 1 message coming in on secured channel.
Uh-oh. Okay. Don't understand why it won't work with a pack. Nothing coming in there. Something's going. 375 probably. Something coming in there. What we've got here. Nope, nothing. And there's something in there. Brakes failed. Where's my fog lamps? And our stop at Rochester. 700 coming in. Right, I've just got to go and put some lights on. I can't see anything. Back in a TikTok. Full top tick. Excuse me. 14 to go. Let's go. Just shut the window in the kitchen as well. Where are we off to next? Chatham, home of the Dovetail Massive. Massive. Oh, I've got an itchy nose. Yeah. Come on. And our next stop is Chatham. Just say we haven't played Brighton Mainline for a while, have we? God's sake, Tony, don't bring up East Coast Way next, will you? Someone will switch the defogging machine on in a minute. It'll just all disappear like that. Suck the fog away. Oh, okay. You were thinking about going in there, but now you're not. Are you going to go in that one? Really? You lot are weird. Gillingham is next. Do I think they'll make Train Sim World 5 this year? Look, I don't know. To be honest, I don't really see what the problem is with it. We get F1 2024. We get F Formula 1 game every year, football game every year, American football game every year, NASCAR game every year. You know, and there's no different why we shouldn't get a new version of Train Sim World every year. We get a new Call of Duty every year. So my argument is they need money. They need to generate cash to keep going as a business. Because if they don't, you know, just doing every 2 or probably a 3-year cycle will not pay the bills on DLC alone, because people are moaning at £30 for a route or whatever. So, you know, so yeah, I suspect there will be. I've got no problem with that, and not because I'll probably get it free or whatever, because I don't know what I might not. The way things are going at the moment, I have no idea what I'm doing this side of next week. Put it that way. And as it stands at the moment, I need a place to live. So, yeah, as to whether there's a Train Sim World 5 this year, it really isn't my main priority. And I know you're just asking, which is fair enough, but to be honest, I'm not really bothered if there is. You know, if it generates more money for them, then it will create more content for us at the end of the day. Now it's up to those people if they want to buy it or not. And if they don't, well, you know, it can only go on for so long, and then they won't be around to create any more content or release any more games. So that's what some people have to realise. I mean, it may come down to the point, at some point, if I have to move into bed and breakfast, I won't be streaming until I get a place. And that could be, I could be in anything, bed and breakfast up to 8 or 9 months or more. And if that, I'll be slitting my wrists. Because I cannot live in just bed and breakfast and try and survive on that, because it just, well. You know, there are people out here that they put down on this some of the forum posts I'm reading about. Oh, you know, they're going on about the cost of living crisis and all that sort of stuff, right? And I'm thinking, hold on a minute. It harks back to that thing again. If you've got to make a decision of whether you buy a bit of DLC or live to eat, then you're really not making the right decisions in life. If you can't afford a piece of DLC and you have to sum it up, well, do I eat this week or do I afford a bit of DLC? you're not, your priorities aren't fixed in your head. Priority is you live. DLC can wait. And if people could keep putting down people are struggling to eat, blah, 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 blah. If you buy DLC, you will be struggling to eat, because you should be buying food to help you through life, to get on through life. DLC is secondary, third. Live to eat, not live to play. Well, this is the thing. My mental health is suffering. It's back going down again, you know. And I've got a meeting with a mental health professional on Tuesday, and I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm struggling. I'm back to struggling really bad again. And all this came about when my first lot of meetings with a mental health person. It was the last one that I had. All this I had the meeting after. I was told about my current predicament, what's going to happen, and it's just put me right back. So this is why I'm not feeling too good some ways, and this is why I didn't stream yesterday, because I was just not in the right frame of mind with everything going on. It's just, and I've just explained to them, and I've explained everything to my housing officer. She's looking into everything and discussing with her management what's going on, and yeah, it might be that. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what's going on this side of March. Well, this side of next week, basically. I don't know. But it's just not me in that predicament. There are other people in that predicament as well. There are other people. There are 4 or 5. There are families, four or five people, 6 people in a family, and they're in bed and breakfast, waiting for a 4-bedroom house. Mine is a 4-bedroom house, 3-bedroom come 4-bedroom house. So they want me out of it to get it sorted, so that they can get a family out of the bed and breakfast sort of thing, you know. So it's, well, they get a family off the homeless list. They put a single person onto the homeless list. You know? There's no social housing available. It's just so stressful. So stressful. And this is where I just don't want to think about it, because it just sets everything off again. Yeah, I'm sat here doing this, but there's not much else I can do at the moment, apart from start slowing down. And anyway, I wouldn't be doing anything on a weekend anyway. It's a bloody weekend. I'm still packing up stuff from the house. I've got the main parts of the kitchen to do and little bits in my bedroom to do. But it's just kicking everything off at the moment, and it's just, yeah, you know. I've gone back to the point where I'm blaming my mum for dying, having to go at Earth and, well, why did you die? You've left me in all this crap, you know. And it's not fair. It's not fair on her. It's not fair on me, you know. So yeah, it's just well, I don't know. It's just so disappointing and hard at the moment. So yeah, this probably be my last one. To be honest. I'll sit down and watch a bit of telly. We'll have something to eat and veg out tonight. Well, you know, it's different across how it all works is that it's different across all different councils in the UK. It's all how it works and that. I mean, I consider myself lucky. I managed to they've given me a tenancy, but I can't have it here because obviously it's a 3 or 4 bedroom house, and all I need is 1 bedroom, a 1 bedroom flat, which I'm happy about, or bungalow, whatever. But I need something to move into before I give this up, before I move out of here, as I move out of here. But whether it's all going to be set in stone and everything, 2 different things. It might be, I'm supposed to hand the keys back at the end of whenever it is, and I still don't have anywhere to live. So that's how it is, and I'm really, really, anxious about everything. So, you know, it's really hard to sort of try and keep positive throughout it. Trust me. And this is why I didn't stream yesterday, because I was not really in the right frame of mind. And you know, we had arranged to go down to the pub over the weekend. On this weekend, they wanted to do it last week, and I just wasn't really up to it. And I said, no, we'll do it next Saturday, which, you know. But then I was expecting to stream last night, but Friday, Saturday, I was just not really into doing anything. And I thought, no, I'll get off and I'll go down the pub and I'll speak to my friends. And it was really, really good. It took my mind off a lot of things. But, yeah, there's so much to deal with. It's just... There's some days I just don't want to get out of bed. I just cannot face it. I've got a letter coming through my door at some point from the council, which is a notice to quit letter, which basically will give me 4 weeks to move out. So, yeah, that's what I've been dealing with for the last 3 weeks, knowing that letter is going to be coming through my door, telling me I've got to move out within 4 weeks, and I don't have a place to move to. So yeah, this is why I do this, because, well, to try and take my mind off of it. But the last couple of weeks I've been dealing with it, and it just isn't working. This is why I'm having chats with another mental health nurse and that, because I can't deal with it all. I'm dealing with my mum's death, still not working, and I'm dealing with the job centre now, turning around saying, you must look at this, you must do this, you must do that, because otherwise you won't get your universal credit, all that sort of stuff. So it's them kind of, I'd say it's hassling me, but it's not, if you know what I mean. So it's you know, there's a lot of, some of my friends said I've done so much at the moment, handled everything really, really well, but I'd just rather not be handling it at all, where I'd not be in that situation, but I am, and I have to deal with it. And whether I, you know, when to the point when I do move out and finally get a place where I can sit down, put my stuff in it, start my life up again, whether the grief will happen then or not, I don't know. I really don't know. I've not cried for my mum. I've had tears, but like I said before, when my dad died, I was upstairs the day after, bawling my eyes out. I've not done that for my mum. That's the really annoying thing, because the people that I spoke to kind of think that it's because I've got all this on my plate, I've put it to one side. I've put it to a side sort of thing, you know. But yeah, it's just trying to deal with that and everything else that they're putting on top of me, and it's a struggle sometimes just to, you know, to get to the point. And you know, just sometimes during the day I think, oh, I just might as well, you know, sorry, in the mornings I wake up, I think, well, I just might as well wake up, might as well get up, sort of thing. But I don't want to. It's snowing again. So, as it is at the moment, I dread going to bed because I know the next day will come. That's it. It's the same when Mum was alive. Obviously, when I was dealing with everything else, with her illnesses and that, I just hated going to bed that night because I knew overnight, basically, I'd be up 4 or 5 times overnight sorting her out. And at the moment, I dread just going to bed, just falling asleep, because the next day turns up, and it's the same as it is at the moment, and same as it ever will be, and same as it ever is, and it's just, yeah, and it's just if I go into like bed and breakfast, one single room, that means all my stuff has to go into storage, so that's more stress because I've got to pay for that. And if it's being, you know, in storage, is it secure, all that sort of stuff, you know? And it's just so stressful. I'm not reading the chat at the moment because I'm concentrating on trying to stop here, but yeah. So that's literally is what I'm dealing with at the moment. And some people will turn around and say, "Oh, for God's sake, man up and grow a set." But hey, you go in that area. It's not easy. Hold on, I'll read it in a minute. I'll put pause on. No, I understand, Mark, and I know where you're coming from. And that is definitely not easy either. Sam, he does need to together because you've been there. Yeah. How can they do that? Bloody outrageous, so wrong. It's not that. It's just the fact that there's not enough social housing. That's the thing, you know. And the fact is that this is a 4-bedroom house, and they need that 4-bedroom house. They need to get families off the social housing list. Yeah, so they need to get them off to get this filled. I don't know whether they'll be just putting its people straight in or refurbishing it a bit, because it does need it. It's just the fact that it's not been decorated for over 15, well, for quite a few years, because with my mum's COPD, we couldn't decorate because all the dust that it would cause would upset her chest and everything, so she'd be having chest infections and that. So yeah, improves the amount of care for you. Oh yeah, definitely. You've had much care for your dad. Do not worry about crying or not. Yeah, I know that. It's just the fact that it's the grieving process is still there, and I've got a feeling it will happen when I move. When I move out of the house, it will trigger it. I know it will. You lost your stepson 23rd of December, 31 years old. Also, you do not need to justify. No, you don't. Yeah. So no, cheers, guys. But it's just so much stress at the moment. So yeah, and I can understand where you're coming from, Mark. Because yeah, you know, it's not on. But yeah, I'm just struggling with it at the moment. So the good thing is I am sleeping because I'm so knackered. And that's the other thing as well, is to do with my diabetes, my health as well, because I'm struggling with that, and I have to get that under control before I have my operation. So do you know what I mean? There's a whole load of things that's going on that's affecting me at the moment, and if I have my operation soon, then I might not be able to move out because I can't lift stuff. So that in itself will set a whole new load of problems. So yeah, there's so much to think about and to stress over. So yeah, but you know, this will be the last one tonight anyway. So, but you know, I just got to try and deal with it, prioritize. And when I read these posts of these people, they turn around and say, "Oh well, it's a cost of living. People are struggling to eat. They got to decide whether." No, it's not. It's nothing at all to the cost of living. It's cost of living. If you're not earning enough money, and then you are making a decision, well, do I eat or do I get this bit of DLC? Then you are making the wrong decisions. You shouldn't even be having that discussion in your head. If you don't have the money to pay for the game, to pay for the DLC, then you don't buy it. Simple as. It's simple. So, do you do calming techniques? No, but I suspect there will be some sort of thing there to do. So I've got some literature to look at and places or website stuff to look at as well. So yeah, but I'll be in discussion on Tuesday when I have my meeting and everything. So yeah, I've already been to the point where I was gonna end my life, so I've already been to that point. I don't want to go there again because that was really horrible. And I don't need anything more there to push me to go in that direction, and there is, because I'm not seeing an end to this, and I'm just seeing a continuation where it should be ending. So yeah, the next couple of weeks I'm dreading because I know I'm going to get this letter. Wow, that was deep. I'm just looking forward to my chicken egg fruit in about 50 minutes. Right, so we're not far away from Faversham. I keep forgetting it's approach control, isn't it? On towards Faversham. Match streaming.
This one updated if I'm able to do it because I need to work late, which happens more often than it should. Disappearing up in the trees again.
Oh, look at that. Match streaming. I think he's testing out his stream. He's basically where his stream thingy was. Oh, blimey. Where Matt used to stream from in his garage, he's redone his garage, turned it into a big, massive, like, area where he can stream from.
Do you mean the Dodge Gusto? Copy machine. What do you mean the little thing that I used to make the pond water in? Tassimo's long gone. I replaced that with the Dodge Gusto.
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing some COD tonight. Online. Hi David, just caught up with you. So I can't imagine what you're going through, and it would be great if I could say something that would help, that we each have our individual coping methods. Exactly, yeah. You know, what people say, you know, I mean, my mates have been saying this. They said you'll get through it, and you'll be looking back at this, and you'll be thinking, "Wow." But yeah, it's a lot to take in, a lot to deal with. 14,000, I think it was it? I had 18,000, so we're up to 560.
No, I would never do that.
I think.
That would be grossly inappropriate.
But yeah. COD campaign is okay-ish. It's not the best. It's definitely not the best. I've got to mute Matt a minute. There's his Twitch. Mute him there. Sorry, Matt.
Dissolution, thank you very much for the resub.
Oh, I can't do it. I'll have to sort that out at some point. That's it. Yeah, guys. So that will be it for today. I think the next stream, I might be streaming through the week. I don't know. I'll have to sort of decide. But yeah, guys, I will speak to you during the week. But I'll be on Discord anyway. I'll try and keep everyone updated what's going on. But Matt's on Middletown, but no, he's not. He's on the little one with the little blue machine. Is it? It's not the Verkadret. No, it's not the Verkadret. I can't remember what it is. It's. I'll tell you what. I'll show you what route it is he's on. No, I can't bloody find it now. So it's a German route anyway. It's that one. No, it's not. Where is it? Oh my god, where's that bloody route? Blackpool, Cane Creek. It has the little silly 628 DMU on it. There you go. Yeah, Little Taliban. Little Taliban he's on. So, yeah, go over. He's on his Twitch channel. I've left a thing in the thing. Go and say hello. Right, guys, thank you all very much. I will speak to you during the week. So thank you all very much, and I will speak to you later. Cheers. Bye-bye. Thanks anyway for listening as well. I know I've been rabbiting on a bit. But yeah, cheers, guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.